Hi second graders, welcome to chapter 18, Lines and Surfaces. In this video, you will learn about lesson 1, parts of lines and curves. Let's see what this lesson is exactly about. In this lesson, we will learn to recognize and describe parts of lines and curves, and we will also learn to draw parts of lines and curves. Well, I hope you're ready. Let's first begin with what are the types of lines? The first lines we are going to be learning about are parts of lines. If you put your finger and you trace this line with your finger, you will see that your finger is going just one direction. So if your finger is tracing the line without turning, just going one direction, then you are tracing a part of a line. Okay, this is called part of a line. Your finger is going only one direction if you trace it. Now, another type of line that we're going to be studying today, it's called curves. I'll tell you how this one is different. If you trace this line with your finger, you will notice that your finger is not moving straight. It's turning, it's taking turns, okay? It's moving various directions. For example, in this one, I'll go up and then I go down with my finger and again up. And I have here curves. So this type of line, we call it a curve or curves in plural. Now, if you look at different pictures, you will notice that pictures could be made of curves only, parts of lines only, or both parts of lines and curves. Let's study these two pictures here and let's see if we can identify correctly if we see only parts of lines, only curves, or both. Well, looking at it closely, I can tell that here, if I trace this one with my finger is definitely turning. So I can tell that this one has curves all over. And the same applies. Look at the snake. If I trace him, I'm going left and right, up and down. And here I have again a curve, another curve here. I'm going to decide that these two pictures are only curves. I don't see any parts of lines in these two pictures. Let's look at another set of two pictures that I have and see if we can decide if these have parts of lines, only curves, or both. Okay, so this one has here parts of line, another part line here, another part of a line here, and then I have here curves. So I could say that these two pictures are made of both parts of lines and curves. I have one more set of pictures for you. See if we can identify this set. Here I have this robot and Lego pieces. Now, let's see and study it closely. I'm going to trace it with my finger again, pretending that this is my finger. And I'm going one direction. Still just straight. Feels like a part of a line. Let's test this one. Trace it with my finger. I'm going one direction and again I'm going one direction. Constant movement of my finger going one direction. So I am deciding that these two images are made of only parts of lines, all straight lines. Very good. Well, this is how it works, how you can identify types of lines, whether they are parts of a line or if they're curves. Now let's practice. We're going to look at these drawings and answer each question. Which are parts of lines? I'm going to trace them again. And I can see this one, I'm going straight one direction. So I'll decide that this one is a part of a line. Letter B. As you notice, I skipped letter A because I can see that my finger would move in a curvy direction. I would have to change the direction. I wouldn't be able to go straight. So I eliminated that one already. Now for C, again, I'm going straight one direction. So also C is a part of a line. D, I don't think so. I would have to go different direction. And the same applies to letter E. So only B and C qualify as part of a line. Okay, these are parts of lines. Now curves, then we'll write here, curves are A, D, and E. These lines are curves. Here we have another picture. We're going to count the lines. Ready? Let's count parts of lines first. And I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, I don't see any more. I have 8 parts of lines. And how many curves? Let's get different color. And I also recommend that you do the same thing when you practice at home. Different color for curves and different color for parts of lines. 2, 3, 4, it's a big one, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8 parts of lines and 8 curves. Nice. We have a tie. Okay, let's look at another one, another exercise. Here we're going to again find the missing numbers for the lines, parts of lines, and curves. So let's count the lines first. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I have 7 parts of lines. Different color for the curves. I have 1 curve here, 2, and 3. I got them all. Okay, and I have 3 curves. Okay, well, to finish this lesson, I have one more activity for us. In this activity, we will be sorting letters of alphabet. As you can see, we have a Venn diagram. Here we have curved lines, both, and straight lines. So if I look at letter P, does it have straight lines only, or curved lines, or both? Here we call it parts of lines, right? So P has both. Has a straight line, part of a line, and also has a curve. Letter F has only lines. Letter B has both. Here I have a part of a line and I have a curve. Letter H, lines. Letter O, curved. D, both. I have a line and a curve. A part of a line and a curve. R has both. S, only curved lines. A, only straight lines. E, straight lines. And C, curved. Don't worry, you'll get the speed too. This is what we have for today. Now it's your turn. Today you will work on pages 209 and 210. And next day of your math class, you will work on pages 211 and 212 and 213. Now you will only upload page 209 to Portfolio for this lesson 1. When you're done with these pages and you already uploaded page 209 to Portfolio, you will also work on a page you will find in your week at a glance, and here you are instructed to draw. So please follow instructions. Make sure you draw and label 2 figures or objects that have only parts of lines, and you'll draw only curves, okay? And don't forget to label it, please. And if you're drawing of lines, we recommend that you use a ruler. Great job, second graders. I'm proud of you. You just finished lesson 1. We will continue with this lesson one more day in this week. And I am just saying thank you for your attention and God bless you, everyone.